continue the beautiful stories with Elik. I don't know if you guys know him, Elik Friedman, Shliach in Tzvas. He was a Shliach in Australia as a Bacher. He was in the same group as Am Laser. Yankaritis. That I was privileged to have to be affected by, not enough, but affected, certainly. He continues. So I'm just going to read what it's an interview. So he says, much later, this is after that Yechidus he just described here, when the Rebbe strangely in Yechidus asks him about his note, is this a ches or a chaf? And repeats the question. As, again, in the context, Rebbe understands what the word is clearly, that letter rather. Yet his question, ches or a chaf, it turns out later that he becomes chaf of, he becomes a great contribution, a great writer in Rabbi Leibik's Torahs. Okay. Much later, he says, I merited to be part of the kvutz of Younger Light. We're going on Shlichus Tesh Yisrael. They represent 3 waves of Shluchim, starting with Tov Shalom Medvov. Now, just before the date when everybody was going, my wife is due to give birth. So all the Shluchim came to Gan Eden Tachten, and the Rebbe gives a bracha and a Tanya. And I came with my son, and I went by the Rebbe. Afterwards, I asked, through the Maskiris, if I could delay traveling till after the Bris. Rabbi Chadakov answered, you can go right after the Bris, immediately, but not later. And Chadakov said to him, if this is good, if this is acceptable for you, good. And if not, we'll find somebody else. Says Elik, till today, I don't know why he had to express himself this way. At any rate, the truth is they all went Yud Aleph Shvat, and I and my wife went on Chai Shvat right after the Bris. He says about our going on Shlichus to Tzvas in the year Lamed Vav, I used to say in humor that we are from Lamed Vavniks. We were sent Tov Lamed Vav, which is 1976. Now he said like this: when I came to Tzvas, I was involved in 2 things. I was giving Shur in Mochen Alta for Bali Tshuva, and at the same time I was writing for a weekly publication, the Kvar Chabad, was writing a column. In a subsequent Yechidus, with respect to what I was doing, the aforementioned, the Rebbe said, the Shri Batzlacha Rabbah, the Chayotze B'zeh, and the like. These 2, well, there's no 2 words of the Rebbe. These 2 words and the like. From these 2 words, I got great encouragement. And as a result of that, he began to write and became a prolific author, as I told you. And from this, they grew many other pu'ulas that he wrote, svarim and articles, etc. He wants to tell an anecdote that I would like to share with the readers of the Kvar Chabad. Beautiful story, and we'll share this with you. I was once a miftzit film with my friends, and one of the people on the street there asks us, do you believe in your Rebbe? So my friend, it doesn't say it was the other shliach, that says, no, I don't believe in my Rebbe. Because something which you see, you don't have to have emunah. I see him. What's there to believe in? This is knowledge. That's what happened. Says beautiful word now. Beautiful word from Elik. The pasuk says, we're going to say it soon in davening, Vayirom es Hashem. The people saw Hashem. Vayaminu b'Hashem of Moishe Avdi, they believed in Hashem and in Moishe's servant. You see where he's going with this. What's the question? It's a contradiction. Based on what his friend said, Why would this be? If Vayiro, they're seeing godliness, what's the emunah? They believed in Moishe, Hashem, and Moishe's servant. What's the explanation? However, the miracles which they saw is Havaya Delasata. They wished invested in creation. Staka miracles, Havaya. It's similar to the mind we're learning now. This is like Chochmas of the Torah. It's higher stalshalis, but it's mamish meididik. But what? It's still invested in creation. But the emunah of what they saw is Havai de Le'ela. This is like Derech Terasa Sherashbi. This is the emunah, and that which is completely higher than stalshalis. So concludes Elik. Oh, where's the conclusion? So I'll tell you what he concludes. So Eli concludes here and he says that which we see in the Rebbe, this is the Rebbe is the emes, the tzaddik and nister. With all of the giluim that we see, this is what we see. That's vayiro, that the emes, vayamin the b'Hashem b'Moishe avdoi. That which we cannot apprehend, understand, that is totally beyond us. So to this is the connection, is emunah, the recognition, the be'emes, what we're seeing is only the revealed, and the emes Rebbe is a complete nister. In fact, this was a word from, I heard, it's on the Gem video, early videos from, I heard that we all heard, from Rabbi Weinberg, who said, he puts it very beautifully, Rabbi Weinberg, the translator of Tanya, Olav Shalom. He said, other tzaddikim, quoting in his Polish English accent, other tzaddikim managed to hide themselves from the world, but to their close, to the Chassidim, they were revealed. The Rebbe hid himself even from us, even from the closest. Okay, dear friends, have a wonderful day, and Be'ezer Hashem, we will see you, God willing, tomorrow.